Uh, Hello, guys. After a long time, I came with another guest. Uh, you know, she is a bit controversial, but she is very positive minded. Yeah, I came with a guest called Deepna Rajput. She is a Pakistani Hindu. The tag itself is a controversial, but she is a very positive mindset girl. So now I want to know about her. Even you guys have to know about her. Hi, Deepna.
Hi, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me here.
Okay. Deepna, how is the tag Pakistani Hindu? Is it controversial?
Okay, so until my reel went viral about being a Pakistani Hindu, I didn't actually thought it in a way that okay, it can be a matter of controversy because for me it was as simple as I am Pakistani, born and brought up in Pakistan, and I belong to Hindu religion, Sanatan Dharma. So that means I am Pakistani Hindu. It was as simple, just like we have Pakistani Muslims, and I was pretty proud, happy about the fact that I am a Hindu, and like every Pakistani, I was like, okay, yes, I am a Pakistani. Until and unless reel went viral, and I realized being a Pakistani Hindu itself is something very, uh, it is something very people want curious. It is filled with
Yeah,
curiosity, I
yeah,
would say. This is what I
yeah.
realized later on, and now that has turned out to be a bit of informal tag for me that Deepna, the Pakistani
Yeah,
Hindu.
it's a bit controversial. Somewhat it's a controversial.
I never thought that in this sense, but then okay.
Okay. Okay, Deepna, how is your life in Pakistan? I mean, I think you are in that Karachi area, right? Okay.
Okay.
How is your life in your childhood?
Mhm. Karachi is one of the largest economic hub of Pakistan, and it is in Sindh capital. So Sindh
Okay.
has lots of roots of Hinduism, Sanatan Dharma, and Sindh sort of shares border with Rajasthan and Gujarat. So Thar Parker, all these areas have a lot of similar culture from Thar, Rajasthan, Gujarat side dishes in sense of food and culture and dressing. So Sindh has a lot of Hindus, and people were surprised to know that Pakistani Hindu exists. They exist in such a large, numerous quantity. Of course, it has been reduced significantly in comparison to the past because the percentage earlier it was West Pakistan and East Pakistan. Now one of them is Bangladesh, and we are, which was supposed to be the West Pakistan, is only the Pakistan we have. So there's one reason why there has been lesser number of Hindus, but in Karachi there still exists healthy amount of Hindus that I know, and some of them are like from middle income group, but many are there from higher elite posh areas where Hindu residents can be found. My life has been, for me, the experience again. I am speaking in behalf of myself. I'm not at all entitled to speak in behalf of every Pakistani Hindu out there. Whatever I'll speak is my personal experience. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Uh,
So for me, while I was being brought up in Pakistan as a Hindu, it was a lightning experience. Every time when I had Diwali, Holi, all of my friends were very surprised. They were interested to know more about my religion. See, like Eid is for everyone. Okay, we are wishing, but Diwali is only about Deepna or any one to more few
yeah.
Hindus. So it always brought more importance to me, I would say. Even in school, college, or universities, I used to take sweets along with me on Diwali and occasion of Diwali and Holi. And everybody used to wish me. They were happy about the fact, okay, you are there. For me, it was a positive experience, and I love that limelight of being a minority, I would say. And in Karachi, I live in a Swaminarayan temple. There's a number of Swaminarayan temple in India as well. So there was one this pre-partition, which is still in Karachi. It's a gated community for Hindus only. So all around the society,
Okay.
there live Hindu peoples, and then there is vegetarian restaurant in between. There's a mandir temple. We have Radha Krishna Murti and Shivling and everything. Then there's Gaumshala. So this society is more about, you can say, a mini India because it has lots of culture, and all the festivals are celebrated there in full swings and liberty. So I, since childhood, had that, traces of being that Sanatan Dharmi, listening to aartis every time. In every evening, there's aartis happening in temple. For me, being a Pakistani Hindu was always a positive experience. However, I wouldn't disregard whatever intricacies, vulnerabilities Pakistani Hindus go through that, because usually people claim that I am having a false portrayal of Pakistan. No, the point is, if there's 60% or the 40% of wrong happening in the Pakistan, then there exists another viewpoint also, that okay, there are still Pakistani Hindus who are being confident, happy living there. So my point was just to showcase both side of the realities.
Okay. Yeah, actually, my basic question is why your family are settled in Pakistan?
Okay, so yeah, this was a question I came across. My family, even my ancestors from my father's side and mother's side, grandparents from both the sides were in Pakistan. They were born in Pakistan, they were brought up in Pakistan. So none of them ever thought that they would want to migrate. So, which is why my ancestral roots are from Pakistan only.
Okay. Can you share a few experience about your neighbors? I mean, how they treated you?
As I said, I live in a Hindu gated community. So,
Okay.
all my neighbors are Hindus only. So it's like, okay, there's Diwali, so everybody is making rangoli and they are lighting up diyas. For me, it was as simple, like it was all Hindus around. So I never experienced any such issues in regard of being having such neighborhood. But other than that, if we talk about my friends, and I have a lot of who doesn't live in that society, but they like reside in any particular area of Karachi. So they are also pretty happy with how they have been treated, because uh, see, Karachi is a metropolitan hub. You can expect literacy there. You can expect people with educated and open background mindset. So they won't do this what is being showcased in a media, that okay, they'll come and being not treated fairly.
Okay. Okay. What about your Islamic friends? You are in a greater community of, your neighbors is all are Hindus, right? What about your
Yes.
Islamic friends in Pakistan? How they treated you? I
Okay, so
mean,
while I was in my first grade or second grade, I remember a girl saying, I cannot drink a water from your water bottle because you are Hindu. And I was like, what are you talking, girl? Because this doesn't make sense. While I grew up, I realized that, see, that child was coming from a family background that has the mindset. But today's generation, we as an adult, as an educated one, having liberal mindset, people do not care about which background you are, economic, social, religious, and they don't discriminate you, because we are getting educated, we are having liberal mindsets. And I'm glad that this change is coming across like years. And throughout my friend circle, nobody have ever thought, okay, Deepna is like Hindu and we should not be enough of friends with her. I was very popular in my college, in my school, in my university. I have number of Muslim friends. In fact, I invited my Muslim friends at Holi. They came, they played holika with they participated in holika rituals, and they played holi. I have invited my friends on Diwali. They even visited temples. They were very happy to be invited and seeing that colors. In fact, every Muslim friend of mine or people in general are like, we wish to celebrate your festivals, they look so exciting and everything. So I always had beautiful experience being best friends with my Muslim friends.
okay. Okay, some type of people they have very kind heart. Rest of the religion, some people have that kind heart. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, like your Muslim friends, like your Islamic friends. I'm saying about that. Yes.
Yeah, also
Okay.
because they are from this generation, and they have realized that we cannot keep on fighting and bringing that
Yeah, yeah,
stereotypical
exactly.
mentality that you belong to this and that religion. And I'm glad I'm
Yeah,
born in this generation among these kind of people
yeah,
who are so respectful about all this.
yeah. What you said is absolutely correct. That's our responsibility. We have to change, right?
Yeah.
We have to take a stand. Yes. Okay. Most of the people have a heavy stereotypes about Pakistani Hindu, right? I mean, most of the people will ask you like that about the stereotypes. I mean, which type of stereotype you faced as a Pakistani Hindu?
Okay, yeah. So since there was a lot of integration of Indian dramas in Pakistan like a decade ago, because there was so many people
Okay.
watching Star Plus and all those shows. So people in even in India, nobody being a Hindu, a mom won't be wearing sari and bindi 24/7. So which is this yeah, this is
Yeah.
what Pakistani people had a perception that being a Pakistani Hindu, our mom used to wear saris, bangles, bindis every day at the home. So, yeah, so that was
Yeah. Sorry,
something.
sorry for disturbing you. Sorry for disturbing you. I think some network problem. Can we start the answer once again?
Yeah, yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah. So the first thing I would want to say is a decade ago there was a lot of influence of Indian dramas in Pakistan. So in Indian dramas, it was so evident the culture they used to represent of Sanatan Dharma Hindus, or was more about bindis and sandurs, mangalsutra saris 24/7. So people used to actually question me, and they used to think that my mom would be wearing all this every day throughout. So no, this is not how it is being a Pakistani Hindu. And then I don't think so. There was so many of this stereotypical mentality that exists. But yeah, whatever there was, it was all taken from the Indian dramas.
Okay. You know, they are separated after the, after our independence, right? But before Pakistan and Hindustan both are like brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Deepna, in past, did you get any threatenings about Islamic conversions?
Okay. So I would want to say that I was, privileged enough to be born into a higher middle income group. My mom and dad, they both are educated, they are working professors. So you see, I belong to, I would say, a better class out there. So I personally didn't went through any such advocacies, vulnerabilities, or people enforcing me over the Islamic values. No, nobody could ever do that. And personally, I'm a very extrovert. I'm talking about myself and a bold person. Nobody can come and directly say to me, okay, you need to convert to Islam, or they could have threatened me physically or through any other means. It never happened to me. And to anybody I know personally, it never happened to them. Be it my Hindu friends, be it my Hindu relatives, or for, anybody in my community, nobody ever went through this in my क्या कहते हैं, acquaintance or surrounding. And I
Okay.
can never go through that, because if anybody would say, I am pretty proud of being a Hindu, and I can say that in front of my Islamic friends in Pakistan. So what you are proud of, you need to say that. So this was not the case for me.
Okay. Actually, most of the people have that, uh, actually, they feel that thus Pakistan is safe for Hindus.
See, again, I would say these conversions and everything has been happening and has been happening for so long. But the positive point is they are registered now. People are raising voice against them. I personally know so many Muslim friends of mine. They come show up on social media that they need to stop these advocacies. They are raising their voices for something previously which was not even registered. So realizing that these issues are coming in front itself is a victory. That yes, our society is shifting towards a positive, structure. In interior sin where there's poverty stricken, I would say, like, economic factor plays a very major role. In Pakistan, be it of any religion, culture, people from lower economic background faces so many challenges. And again, if you are from minority, that makes you more vulnerable. So it if you have money, Pakistan is the safest place. You obviously, be it from any religion, this is how world revolves. Yes, but like, if you want to settle down in Karachi as being a Pakistani Hindu, you won't face any problem. But if you want to settle down in a small town which is poverty stricken in interior Sindh, you might face many obstacles because you won't be having economic power. So everything generates from financial stability, I would say.
Yeah. If you want to survive, definitely we have a financial stability, in
Yeah,
everywhere, not only in Pakistan, it's everywhere in the world, right?
yeah, exactly. So this is the phenomena. Pakistani Hindus are safe. not everybody, but to be precise, not everybody, but the change is coming. There are communities which has been going through a lot, but then it's like they are getting registered. People are acknowledging that okay, so change is coming.
Okay. Okay. How is your lifestyle in Pakistan? Uh, in India and Pakistan, there is some difference, right, about the lifestyle. Okay. What's
Lifestyle
difference
in a
you find?
sense.
I mean, lifestyle means about dressing, eating food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find any
Okay.
difference in India and Pakistan?
Okay, so I would say I'm vegetarian. So
Okay.
being a Pakistani Hindu is not a big deal, but being a vegetarian in Pakistan is a super difficult task. I would say Pakistanis are meat lovers. They let
Yeah,
egg,
yeah.
chicken to anything out there. So for me, food that was cooked at home was pretty similar to what we have culture in India. You know, all the vegetables. Like even in India, there exist so many dishes around. You know, different state, but the homemade food is quite similar. But while you be there outside, like in India, you'll get immense vegetarian options even on the street. But in Pakistan, the vegetarian options are very restricted.
Okay. Okay.
So
How you will manage the food?
yeah, everybody asks this, and often people say that you can shift to being non-veg. Why do you have to struggle so a lot about this? But you have your strong reasons for not being turning into non-veg, so you keep on going. You have a motive that you are doing it for a higher purpose, so nothing pulls you off. And how do I manage is something like, I would say I'm used to it because I was born. Okay, so if we are going to a restaurant, there would be typically no options or rare options for vegetarian. So I check the menu before going anywhere. I usually go to the places only where there are at least few vegetarian options. Or on the street, if I'm there, I would prefer eating like chaat or pani puri sort of stuff. They'll pure veg, but I'll restrain myself from from eating burger because they might also cook burger, ande wala burger and aloo ka burger. So I would say no. That's my personal viewpoint. I don't want to. Or when I go to eat somewhere outside, I say, okay, there's chicken that would be added upon the top of it. So I say, okay, you can cook it, the chicken separately, and I just want the pasta. So this is how I manage. And most of the time, I'm like, okay, I'll go with the snacks or pani puri stuff.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's okay. The lifestyle is okay, but what about the science and technology in Pakistan? Some type of people they are still using a 2G, 3G network. It's really they're in backward.
This I have no idea. No, I mean I am from Karachi and there exists 4G, and I don't think so. This is related. This is a general about Pakistan. So it isn't like I am here to just talk about being a Pakistani Hindu. Other than that, there obviously exist so many issues in terms of economic stability and security, safety that has been prevailing in Pakistan, technological background. So obviously, जो जैसा है तो है अब वो.
Yeah,
We cannot do anything.
yeah. Even
Yeah.
even I have one stereotypical question. Yeah, in Bollywood, in Indian films, when they're shooting in Pakistan, I mean, when they're showing the location in Pakistan, terrorists are walking on the streets. Uh, they just asking that neighbors about, they're just walking on the streets and just threaten all the people. Did you face any of that?
See, just like Indian media doesn't show anything, transparent, so does never Bollywood movies. Like, for example, Indian drama shows that a woman who's married wears sari and sandoor bindi 24/7. So that's not true. Just the same way, whatever Bollywood movies, they usually have a very typical, sketch of what is being happening in Pakistan or how the streets or the people's appearances. Obviously I wouldn't a, a terrorist might walk as a normal human person wearing the normal human dresses. So how would one would want to differentiate between both of them? I personally have never encountered such people being a I because Karachi is like a area of 22 million people. You cannot say that that person is terrorist or not. So this is like more of a stereotypical mentality. It really doesn't exist this way.
Yeah,
Obviously, that people have their own ways of operation. They wouldn't do that in a normal way.
yeah. Even I have that question when I'm watching that films. They show like terrorists are walking on the streets with AK-47. You know, you know.
No, no,
Uh,
this is not happening. No,
yeah.
no.
When I knew about you, and I felt that definitely this question I have to ask to Deepna. That definitely I have to clarify about this. So that's why I'm asking that question.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I think some stereotypical films, they just portray Pakistanis. Every Pakistani is a terrorist, right?
Bollywood movies are very obsessed with Pakistani word and
Yeah, I
Pakistan
don't know
because
why.
I don't know. They integrated
Especially Bollywood
almost.
films. Especially Bollywood
Sorry?
films.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, does Pakistani people watch Indian films? Does they like Shah Rukh, Salman?
Obviously, in Pakistan, even in the Sangeet ceremonies and everywhere, we dance on Indian songs. We
Oh,
everybody out there is a fan of Indian movies, Indian shows, and it's just like in past 5 years that Pakistani cinemas have blocked the premiere and the filming of Indian movies. Earlier, there used to be in cinemas the Indian movies and Bollywood movies. So I personally have watched so many Indian movies in Pakistan in cinemas. So everybody does watch there. It's just in last 5 years that our government have brought a ban on Indian movies.
oh. Does they really watch Indian films in theater?
Why wouldn't that? I have like I remember watching Tare Zameen Pe, PK, Three Idiots, Gully Boy. Every movie I watched in cinema.
Okay. Does they release only Islamic people films or else any of the Bollywood film?
No, no,
Tare Zameen Par PK is a Amir Khan film. Amir Khan is a Islamic.
no, 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 no. I said I have watched Gully Boy, Brother Ki Dulan, all the movies. No, no, there is no. It's like before 5 years, all the movies used to get released in Indians in Bollywood in Pakistani cinemas. Now it has stopped altogether.
Okay. I watched one film, uh, in Pakistan, I mean in the village of Pakistan, uh, they are dying to watch Salman Khan film. I watch in an Indian film. That film called, something, I didn't remember that film name. But in that film, they show that Pakistani people are dying to watch Salman Khan film.
Yeah, so like again, they both are films.
Yeah,
So films are
definitely.
never the
I will.
100% pure representation of the culture and everything.
Yeah, yeah. I will tell you the film later our session. Yeah,
Sure,
I didn't getting that. Remember, somewhere I forgot. You know.
it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, don't take this as a serious question, but do you marry Pakistani or Hindustani?
See, it's how can I say this now? But as far as till how my family history has been going on, my mom married a Pakistani only, and they both are in Pakistan. My aunts, uncle, everybody married in Pakistan to a Pakistani partner. So there is no point that I would marry an Indian unless we. I mean, I'm open to everything, but I haven't decided anything yet. Okay, I'll marry this or that because born and brought up in Pakistan, you naturally think about having a partner from Pakistan only. But like if you come abroad, like I am in Germany, you'll get so many Indians and Pakistani friends. You make new friends. So it
Okay.
doesn't like I have to marry this or that. It can be anyways.
Okay. If Indian proposed you, um, if he is a job holder, if he have a good personality, if that person proposed you, did you accept?
Again, I would say I won't judge him because he's Indian or he's Pakistani. Obviously, every person has their own parameter of finding their counterpart. So it will be entirely based on that, not on that either he is Pakistani or Muslim. Oh, Pakistani or Hindu. Pakistani or Indian, sorry.
Hey, yeah,
Obviously, Hindu.
you confused and you are
Obviously,
confusing me.
see again. I'll repeat. I'll
Okay,
repeat. For me, it doesn't matter if the person is Indian or Pakistani. Like every person has their own parameters of having their potential partner, how they should be. I'll just see through that lens only. It doesn't matter that whether he's Pakistani or Indian. Just that obviously he need to be Hindu.
okay. Yeah, definitely you become a good life partner. Okay, after listening your statement, yeah, definitely you became a good life partner. Okay, I will, I will convey to my North Indian friends who are ready to marry. I just say that just consider Deepna Rajput.
No, I'm good to go.
Hey, I'm just kidding here.
Yeah.
Okay, are you serious about that?
What?
About marrying a Hindu guy? If you are very particular on that,
Hindu?
yeah, no, no, Indian guy. Are you very particular, or else you go with a Pakistani guy?
Again, I said I never thought about that before. Like being born and brought up in Pakistan, it was always like, okay, I'll I never thought anyway, okay, an Indian can also be a potential partner. This I'm saying because I'm in Germany at the moment, and because see, if I was born and brought up in Pakistan, I wouldn't have ever stepped out of Pakistan. How would I say, okay, I can ever get an Indian partner? But now
Okay,
being a student here in Germany, obviously we make Indians and Pakistani friends, which is why I'm saying, okay, either ways, it doesn't really matter unless the person is right, unless he's Hindu and he sets up on the basic parameters that a person has. So
yeah,
on that basis, I'm saying that I never thought that you need to be Indian or Pakistani. Why would it matter?
yeah. Actually, most of the people's question is that if Pakistan is safe, why you are studying in Germany? Most of the people question is that.
Yeah, and I generally want to come on my Instagram and put this answer because then the people who are asking that are pretty stupid. Because then why so millions of Indians are studying abroad? Isn't
Yeah,
that a logical question? Like just because why are isn't Hindu being safe in India? Why are they? I have so many Indian friends out there here in Germany. I once went to America for a study abroad. There were so many Indians. So why are number of Indians just going out of the country each year? Why? Because of stability, social security, better life opportunities, quality, standard of living. This is as simple as for me. My relatives are moving abroad. Like none of them have ever shifted to India, but they're moving abroad for better life opportunities, just as Indians. Indian Hindus, same way is just a Pakistani Hindu. It's
yeah.
not
You
because
know,
having difficulties being a Pakistani Hindu there. It's obviously for better life opportunities, just like rest of the world.
yeah. When I'm watching the comments in your reel, there are a lot of negativity. Some educated people, why they are behaving like that, I don't know what's the reason behind it. How you dealing with that comments?
I think it's already it's a story of 4 months ago. So uh, in the beginning, initially, because I never went through such hatred, comments, or backlash before. I wasn't sure why people are writing all that because they had an anger that might me saying that Pakistani Hindus are safe would actually danger the people who are really in having some difficulties. Or they had a viewpoint that I'm living abroad. How can I say about that? Or maybe I have been funded by some agency to say this. So everybody because see it's a social media platform. I am doing it publicly. Everybody has the right to say whatever they want,
Yeah,
so I cannot take on their comments seriously because, and personally, I have so many Indian friends are here who I mingle up. We celebrate Diwali, we go outing, and they all love Pakistanis here. So I really share a good equation with Indians here. So it
okay.
doesn't really matter because everybody has their own mentality and mindset, and most of the Indians also had a positive say over that also. So it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, of course. you know some people have that stereotype. Some people like as a humans, not about Pakistani, not about caste, creed. Some people like as a humans, right?
Exactly. If you come abroad, you'll realize that if you come abroad, you'll realize Pakistani Hindus are the best people who will just, mingle up themselves and have a good bond. Because ultimately, it's like we are desis, and desi is what makes us common.
Deepna, Indian border people, Punjabi people, some Gujarati people who are sharing a border with Pakistan. Actually, they are very struggling with the persons who are in Pakistan. What's your opinion on that?
See, again, this is very political thing, so I wouldn't say I have any personal opinion or comment, or I never thought this because that I cannot have any say over that because as far as you asked about me, my life experience, my viewpoints about the things that I have went through, I can have a right to say about that. But these
Okay.
political situation is not under my hand. I would rather say that okay, one thing that I feel that they need to ease is Pakistani Hindu having a right to visit spiritual places like Vrindavan, Golokada, Mayapur Dham. These are the places I would want to visit, but then the procedure is so exhausting. So these are the political things that I can have a right to say, but not about that what you asked.
Okay. Okay. You are born, brought up, and you are studied in Pakistan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Can you differentiate the education between Pakistan and Hindu? How is the education system?
Yeah, this is one thing like I have even spoken before many times, and I'll keep saying that in ninth, see, in the textbook of Urdu and Sindhi, Sindhi is our because I'm from Sindh, so I also had a subject of Sindhi language as it's the regional language of Sindh, and Urdu because it's the national language. So, just in both of these two subjects, the first chapter is about a profit. So, like I feel, and I have said this before, that these topics should be restricted to till the Islamic studies and should not be integrated into the language studies because see, I am there to study Urdu language in the Urdu subject, and there should be a separate, and there is a separate subject of Islamia for the people who need to study about prophet. So, and this was something that I really felt that why am I supposed to study Prophet's chapter or Islamiyat? Sorry, why am I supposed to study a chapter that is related about Prophet in Urdu language subject? That was just my question, which I feel.
Okay.
Otherwise, the courses was very neutral and never faced something. Okay, they are targeting Hindus or any such topic. It was like as a normal person that they are studying and I am studying.
Okay. I think it's better in Pakistan about regarding education system, right?
Again, it also depends because like where are you studying? I'm from Karachi, so you can
Okay.
expect like I'm pretty happy about the fact that I receive education from one of the prestigious schools and academic institutions in Karachi. So which is why I have a better say of everything. But again, these opportunities are not so equal, seeing the context of Pakistani as a third world country. So you cannot just say education system as whole. People who can afford private institutions, they get off with better educational facilities. It is as same as similar in India.
Okay. Okay. How is the tourism in Pakistan? Okay. What are the
Pakistan
benefits
actually,
they will give for tourists? What are the benefits they
yeah.
will give for tourists who came from across the world?
See, again, Pakistan is when I went to northern areas of Pakistan, Gilgit, Gulmit, Kashmir, Hunza. I visited all such places. They are incredibly beautiful, but it just needs the right amount of management, leadership, government initiative, like the problems that we have. Otherwise, Pakistan is very very pretty, like the northern
Okay.
areas of Pakistan.
Deepna, when the people want to go to vacation for Pakistan, and they fear about the terrorist, about the government, what are the things we have to do, uh, about the pros and cons, right? Now you can tell me which things is a crime in the Pakistan as a tourist, which things is a crime,
As a tourist, what?
which uh, which uh, which kind of things is a crime. I mean, which kind of our actions is a crime.
Oh, crime.
Yeah, yeah.
like a like no, for a normal citizen, just as I would say, uh, murdering or killing or damaging somebody's property, like as the crime which is as same for the resident, it will be similar for the tourist as well. So there's nothing so special about it. There's no differentiation. Just like being, you'll have to act as an ethical person. Obviously, if you'll do something different than your moral values, just like killing someone and hitting, beating somebody, that's not a
Okay.
crime, but
Yeah,
again it would be offensive and it will create an issue. But obviously stealing a car or damaging property or entering an area which is restricted to a government institution, so all that.
yeah. Pakistan Independence Day is August 14. At the same time, Indian Independence is August 15, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, when I watched some videos of August 15 in Pakistan, some people they're doing such a weird things with Indian flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you find that kind of things in August 15, especially in August 15?
No, personally I've never seen such any in-person experience. Nobody ever did that, and I don't think so any educated liberal and up mind a normal mindset person would ever do that, because in Pakistan people love Indians generally. Like an average
Okay.
Pakistani person would be very fond of India, Indian culture, and they would equally respect Indians and India. So this is not how it is, and I've never seen such practice of misbehaving with somebody with the country's flag. So that's not ethical. It's on humanitarian basis. You cannot do that.
Yeah, yeah. In India we have a regional, relational, caste creed feelings, right? In Pakistan, there is a caste feeling or a regional feeling.
What does
Which
that
feeling they
mean?
have? Everyone have their feelings, right? In India we have a caste feeling, regional feeling, relational feeling. Like Pakistan, which type of feelings? Like in Pakistan we have
What do you mean by catch feeling?
caste.
Caste system.
Yeah, yeah. Caste system. Is there
Okay.
any caste system in Pakistan or else regional?
In, you're talking about Pakistani Hindus or Pakistani Muslims?
Entire Pakistan, in entire Pakistan.
Like for example of Pakistani Hindus, I feel like Indian Hindus are more rigid when it comes about intercaste marriages, and no, they won't accept Brahman into that family and this culture into that culture. But Pakistani Hindus are more liberal and open with these sort of things, that there it happens like Sindhis marrying into Punjabi family, Punjabi into Rajput family. So for Pakistani Hindus, the system is more a bit of sorted. And while I talk about Pakistani Muslims, there exists caste system in Pakistan as well. There are different communities, there are different people who are like, there's Maiman, there's Shia, there's Sunni, there's Smiley. So there obviously exists caste system there, but at what level it operates, I don't pretty much have an idea that how rigid, because it depends upon family. If a family is more educated, they are from economic background. So this is everybody's personal preferences, I would say. So I cannot generalize it that whether they want to get into caste system or not.
Okay. Yes. Actually, you have a very good knowledge about that. Yeah,
About
I have precious knowledge. About the issues. I mean, you didn't have that stereotypes, what the people think about Pakistan. I like that.
Yeah, because it's fine. Like I don't care whatever people think if they haven't. Yeah, because I y- everything that happened to me, I just portrayed here.
Yeah. What's my honest opinion is that we are all humans, right? End of the day,
Mm.
we will connect with our emotion. Every human have their emotion, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Across the world, emotions are same for every human, right? Even for Pakistanis also, everyone have their own emotion. End of the day, we are all humans. Rest of the Pakistan, uh, some different caste and creed, we are all humans. In Pakistan, there are some good people, bad people, kind people, terrorists. Everyone are there in Pakistan, right?
Exactly, there exists all sort of people around the world, so we can never generalize
Yes.
anybody. Yeah, based on their religion, country, regions, or languages.
Everywhere we can find that the people with bad personality, good personality, mischievous personality, you know, everywhere we
Mm.
can find. Not only in Pakistan, but most of the people think that these type of peoples are there in Pakistan. These kind of peoples are there in Pakistan. No. Emotions are same for everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, rest of the India, rest of the Pakistan, emotions are same for everyone. End of the day, we are all humans, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, Deepna.
No
Thanks
worries.
for giving valuable time for the session.